Hello guys. So gonna be teaching you guys how to do permissions for servers. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, you gotta make some roles to actually be able to do the permissions and stuff. So you gotta have at least one or two different roles to do it. So I'm going to start off. I have that I made. If it'll work. My phone's being stupid, sorry. So I have two roles right here, staff and normal people. So we also got the usual everyone one. So let's get started. So the first one that I want to show you guys to do is the categories. So you can make certain categories to where you can allow certain people access. So, you see these two things down here? Yeah. You can allow staff to go on there, but normal people will not go on there. Usually this is something that you have to go in and fix sometimes, because I usually have to, because some people can't see it. But whatever, just gonna name it. No. Yeah, you know what? Let's just name it info for right now. And now let's go to edit category, and it'll show you the permissions right here. So I can go in to see staff, and as you can see, you only really need to click this thing right here. And by the way, I am on mobile, so this is a mobile kind of like thing. This isn't for computers, I guess, because I don't know how the computer Discord works. My dad. Okay. I don't know how Discord works on the computer, but I'm on mobile, so it works different, supposedly. Anyways, you got all this stuff right here, okay? So if you don't want them to send messages on here, you can just press this. But you gotta at least have these two, or they won't be able to see the channel, or they won't be able to type on it. So let's say that we wanted the staff to be able to see it, but they don't type on it. Now everyone cannot read it, but of course you probably don't want that. So you can go back and of course leave everyone right there, and you can go to roles, and normal people can see it and they can't send messages on it. So it's really easy if you, especially for roleplay servers, if you at first don't want people to type on it, they can still see it but they can't type on it, or you just don't want them to see it at all until they have a character, which I do that sometimes, but whatever. Now there's also another way to do this. You can go and, let's just use mine as an example, but I can't really do anything on here. So you could go here and you can get a certain member, and you can decide if they can see it or not. The X's, of course, are not available for mine. So I'm going to invite someone into the server and see if they come in. So let's see if I can invite someone. That's wrong. Okay. So let's see if I can find someone who will actually immediately get on and just won't care if I do anything. So let's see if I can go through this entire list of people that I have right here. I have a ton of people that are on my invite list. And let's use my sister, because I know for sure that she'll get on there possibly. Okay, so far, a lot of people I've seen okay, yeah, she's on here now. So let's go ahead and add some channels. So let's just put this one as a channel. So let's see if this actually works. So Jada, there's a channel on there named DSS. Can you get on there? Can you get on there? Can you type?
Oh, I got it.
Can you see it?
No, I don't even see it.
Okay, that's good. That means that she cannot see it because she does not have the role for it. So if I give her the role, let's say hold on. I gotta do something else. Okay. So I can go to manage user, which that's where you give the roles on mobile. You can change the nickname to anything. So I changed it. And I'm going to put her as both roles. And I will show you guys the difference between them. So, Jada, can you see DSS yet? Can you see it now?
Yep.
Alright, so tell me if you could see it now. Can you still see it?
Yep.
Okay, so you have the staff role. So can you type on it? No, not on that. Wait. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. So now we're going to try something else. We're going to take that role away and then give her another one. Can you type on it now?
Hold on. No.
See, different roles can, like, since you cannot type on it, of course, she does not have the role to type on it. So that's the same thing with rules. A lot of people like to put the rules right next to the general chat, which I think is really kind of dumb for you to do, because it's not a general channel. I think that there should be like an info category to where you can decide if people can type on it or not. So, rules. So let's just write some random things on here and pretend like they're rules, because I'm stupid. And I don't care what it says, because this is just a test channel. So Jada, can you see the rules?
Mm-hmm.
Can you type on it?
No.
That is good. Now, as a staff, I would say that depending on what type of staff you have, like who they are, will depend on if you want staff to actually be able to go on there. So, of course, I don't have a role because I'm the owner or whatever, and I don't really want a role because this is just testing. But usually, the owner will have a role called owner, so people know who the owners are, and you have to be very careful giving roles to the owners. Okay, there's another way that you can do this, so I'm going to go back to DSS. And since this entire category right here, so I'm going to edit that one and call it general, because this is what most people do. They put the general chat right next to the rules for some unknown reason. And I'm not trying to pick on anybody, but I'm pretty sure that there's like 5 times out of 10 you go onto a server and this will happen. So I'm going to go to this one. And instead, I'm going to change it. So now, okay, so save that. And let's see if this works. So Jada, can you type on general?
No.
Okay, it obviously was, the changes did not save. Okay. So for this one, it's because she has a role. Okay. So I can change the roles right here. Can you type on it now? Yes, she can. Okay. So anyways, that's how you mess with the roles. But if that was a little bit too complicated, I can try to break it down a little bit more. So they have another way to get everything set up, which I highly suggest doing this. So, edit this. Okay, so just leave this right there. You know what? I'm just leave that. So let's make some other channels. Let's just make some random channels, okay? So she can't type on these because she doesn't have the role to do so. But there's another way that you can make... Why did I do that? Okay. So you can create another category. This is to make it private, but you don't have to do that with this one. So this is just going to be called Other. So this one is a free channel. Let's say you have a general and rules there, right next to each other. So you're the only one on there. Anyways, let's get off of info and go on to other. So Jada, try to type on general and rules on the other category, both of them. So, you see, she can type on general. That means... Jada! Oh my god, okay. So she can type on those, right? You see that? She has normal people role. And I have staff, of course. But that's because I'm the owner of the thing. Whatever. Now, there's a way to change the roles. So I think I showed you guys this already. But you can go here. And you can... Most likely, I would suggest doing this. Putting everyone on there. So, if you don't want the staff to even go on there, they cannot. But that depends on if the staff can, like, change the rules and stuff, which I usually suggest people not letting them do that. But anyways. So, they can read it, but they cannot send messages. So, let's see if she can now type on it still. Because sometimes you gotta make the role again. So can you still type on rules?
No.
Alright. So now no one can type on it. I can, of course. So yeah, if you're trying to fix rules and you have all the general chats here, like let's say you got memes or something, or pictures. She can type on all of these, but she cannot type on rules because of permissions. Oh my god. Okay. She cannot type on rules now because I made it to where she can type on every single other one, but she cannot type on that one. Now, info is different where you can type on none of the other ones but general. Because of the permissions. Join channel is just a D. Usually, that's how I make some of my servers, but it just all depends. Info would basically be just my general, directions and all that for my channels. But that's how you fix up the permissions and stuff on mobile. Some people don't know how to do it because they usually go on computer and play Discord or whatever you want to call it. And they do Discord things on there. But mobile is really hard for some people for some reason. Anyways, that concludes the video. If you guys want me to do any more tutorials, I can do that. But this one was very important because one of my friends actually was having problems with Discord on her mobile device. So I decided to make this video so she knew what to do. Because it's easy if you have a tutorial video to show someone instead of just explaining the entire thing. Anyways, goodbye.